Okay, Audra. Here's the window. Here's where your leak is, right? Here's the reason why it's leaking. You see that this is flat? They just put the shingled roof here, flattened it out, and then went up the pitch. You can't do that. You can't have water sitting on top of a 3-tab roof. You see all these tabs? See, these are called keys. You see these keys? Okay. This isn't the area, but I'm just showing you, using this to show you. This is the key. Okay? So right here underneath the shingle, the nail for the shingle below it should be. So the nail should be present under here when I look under. So if I take this tab up, let's do the one next to it. See the nail under there? Okay. The other thing that you got, every three feet, because they're 36-inch shingles, every 36 inches you're going to have a seam. See when you look under there, you see the seam? That's just when shingles butt together. That's what that is. And then you got the nails underneath each one, right? In between the keys here. So it's the same thing here. Okay? So here's the key that they tried to seal up. And there's another one that they tried to seal up. And then so on and so on and so forth. And what's happening is you get this standing water here. See this? Okay, well, 3-tab shingles aren't made to hold water. So number one, all the water is going to go inside that key underneath here and find the fasteners. And if there's no fasteners present, it's still going to find the seam every 3 feet. So this is going to leak every 3 feet down the line as long as the snow and ice sits here like this. Okay? And the more it sits here, the more snow that sits here, the more nails are going to start leaking. So it's leaking through all the keys and all the seams down on the bottom here. It's also leaking down at the bottom of this valley, because you see it's the old metal valley that's in here. So underneath the old metal valley, you only have a little lip underneath here that keeps the water out. It's not nearly enough for all the snow and ice to be sitting here, because as it's sitting here like this, all the other ice and snow that sits on the bigger section will come rushing down here and try to get out, and it can't. So it's going to back up like it is and jump the channel and leak in. So that's going to leak also. Somebody tried to seal that years ago too, and it's never going to work. So from the top down, this valley needs to be closed. In other words, the shingles have to come apart and extend the shingles so we do a total weaved valley, which is a closed valley, no metal. Okay? Across the bottom here, we're going to have to take a flat roofing, a self-adhesive flat roofing, 3 feet wide, and go across the whole bottom so that can come down and make this little pool that it's making all the way over here, the way they have this gutter. Okay? And I'm going to even go further than that. I'm going to come all the way over to here with it. So it's all the way across it. Alright, and then let it all sit there all at once, then you won't have a problem after that. And then we put the shingles back after that. So we're going to initially take apart probably 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 courses of shingle all the way across from end to valley and then up. And I'm going to put that flat roof across the bottom here, all the way across that bottom. The flat roof's going to go, okay? And then the shingles will come back down. We'll back the shingles down to the crease right there. So the flat roofing, well, you'll only see, 8 inches of it, but it's really going to be really wide all the way up to here. And that's the way it's going to go. That's the only way you're going to stop this leak. It has nothing to do with anything coming up there. I see people caulking or whatever. Leak's not coming from there. Leak's coming from right here and right down this valley here. So that's the work that we got to do here to close it up. Okie dokie. Any questions? Give me a call.